Hi, Merry Christmas again. My voice is very bad. I also had the flu, and but I recovered. I'm getting better, but just my my throat and my voice is not okay yet. But anyway, I wanna just get this money management out of the way. So, what we know about Double D'Alembert from the previous versions, it was like that. So if I win 1 unit, I will tell you straight away the level 1 how I bet. I will bet 2 units here in the hope that I will make 3 units profit right off the bat, and then I reset. I erase everything and I start all over again. But if I win 1, then I lose -2. I will stay on level 2 until I win level 2. And if I win level 2 normally, as normal D'Alembert goes, then I go back to level 1. So here I'll bet again 2 units. If I lose again 2 units, I will advance to level 3 here. And let's see, I win here 3 units. Previously, if I win 3 units, I would want to win another 3 units to go back to level 2, but I would also do that if I lose 3 units and I win 3 units. Then I again go back to level 2 here. And I will show you that this was the wrong approach. I mean, at least going back to the beginning of level 2 was wrong, because here we go back with loss, because this 2 here is 0, is neutral, so we have a +3, and here we have -4, but -4 plus 3 is -1, so we start level 2 with a loss, with the -1 loss. Okay, I want to start level 2 with the profit. So what I'm gonna do here, first of all, let's say I arrive to this position here, that I lost -3, I win +3. Now I want to go back 1 level. I can only go back 1 level to this point. I mean, I have to leave this -2 here and only cancel this bet here. And so I will erase everything back to this point, and I continue betting as if I am just, I just lost here 2 units and I just have to normally continue from this point, and I have to win +2 and then win again another +2 in order to go back to level 1. Yeah, or if I just lose -2, I'm again in the position to bet 3 units, and if I lose -3, I have to continue +3 and +3, so that I can go back to level 2, but only half of it. I can only cancel half of the level 1, not full, not the full level. Okay, so I think this is clear. If instead of -2 and -2 we had a -2 +2 -2, it would be a different situation. But now, just to show you that it was not necessary to wait after +3 to stay on level 3, and risk getting two losses, to risk getting two losses on level 3 like this. If I already win this, it means it's equal as having a -3 and +3, because this is neutral, -3 and +3, but if I have this sequence, I already go back one level. Yeah, +3, -3, +3, I go back one level. But it's the same as not having this at all, because this is neutral. So if we win the first bet on the next level, like here, I win the first bet on level, no, that's not the first bet. We have to make the first bet a win. So here +3, we already qualify to go back half of the level. Yeah, because +3 minus 2 is +1, so we go back half of the level with profit of 1 unit. And don't bet 3 units, we have to stay as short as possible on a level, so it's very good that we can go back half a level with just one win. Yeah, and here we try to just bet 2 units and try to win the level 2 instead of staying on level 3 and try to win the level 3. Yeah, and the other instance was, if we have this, then we win +3. Here we can go back full level and start level 2 from the beginning. Why? Because these two bets are neutral and we have a -2 here left. +3 is +1, so this time we can go back a full level 2 back and start it all over and start to bet level 2 from the beginning. If we win here 2 units, we already go back level 1, yeah, in just one bet. So this is like a major improvement, and I never saw this type of money management, so I think I might be the inventor. This might belong to me, apart from the Dalambe, the original Dalambe, which is not mine. Yeah, but this double Dalambe concept with this, I might very well be mine. Not to boast about it too much, but I think it's special, and at least I invented something in my life. So yeah, it's really nice. And if I bet first bet of 1 unit and I lose it, I don't bet 1 unit again. I do this only at level 1, because I'm a little bit greedy at level 1. I don't like to bet that 1 unit. It looks like such a little. As much as I don't wanna advance to higher levels, but I don't like level 1. Don't know why. So at least I want to recover this. I want to recover this loss of 1 unit in the next bet, and bet 2 straight away. And if I lose it, it's fine. I'll stay on level 2 and try to win it. +2, +2. As you can see, what we have here we have a 0. We have a +2 and minus this -1. We start all over again. Yeah, from the base. So that was a reset situation. Or if I -1 +2, okay, go back to level 1, start all over. -1 -2 I already said. +1 +2, it's obvious. +1 -2, I already explained it. Stay on level 2 and try to win it. Then I'll just repeat just to clarify with a full level and half level. If we have -2, +2, -2, and here we win +3, we go back to the beginning of level 2. Yeah, we go back after this bet here, as if we just bet this +1 and we have to start with the level 2 fresh from the start. Yeah, and not prolong staying on level 3, just risking to get losses here and then go level 4. Why not go back to level 2 from the beginning? It's a big improvement. This is a big improvement. Just cancel this level completely with just one win of 3 units. Yeah, and -2, -2, we get -3, +3, -3, +4. We go back here because we have this win here in between two losses, so automatically we cancel the entire level 3. We erase it when we start all over the level 3, and here if we get a +3 straight away, we just cancel half of level 2. Yeah, because we don't have a win in between these two losses or next to these two losses. We just have 2 clean losses, which 2 clean losses is not enough to cancel the whole level, because this one win is less than these 2 losses together. Yeah, so we just go back to here and continue from this point. Maybe +2, +2, +2, +2 it's as if we just won a +2, because this is neutral, and +2, +1, we go back to level 2 base bet, and this is the money management. Yeah, I think I explained now everything about money management. Now another thing is to use resets. I played the session. I aimed for 10% and I ended up making a little bit more than 10%. It's just because I had to make one more unit to reach the 10%. So I was 1 unit to reach the target, but my next bet was 8 units. That was the turn in the in the game was to bet 80 units, and I didn't change that just because I needed only one, and I happened to win that, so I exceeded the target just by that. Yeah, it's just a small detail, but I want to talk about also I didn't use resets in my session. But resets, so we have this banker streak, banker chop, betting trends, where we start to bet -1, maybe here +1. Okay, now we don't have anything. We have a -1, +1. We don't have a win. But then if we get a win here, You see, the most conservative, the safest way to play is to keep track of your current balance and starting balance. So if you start your balance with 100 units, at this stage of the game you already are 1 unit in profit. So what you do, you add your you record you know you change your current balance to 101 and start your system from the beginning. So doing this way, playing this way, is the most conservative. You'll survive the best in the game. If you want more profits and faster but with more risk, is to allow a certain, because it will happen that a certain one of these four, not all of them will go well. So one of these is going to go bad. It's going to go on a losing streak. Yeah, especially if you don't use resets. But you'll end up making profit, because when this is going to turn back into, you're gonna recover. So this section of the game here is not going to lose forever. All of them have losing phases and winning phases, and they don't go all together at the same time. Sometimes 2 or 3 are doing the same thing and only one doing the opposite thing, but you'll not see all of them together doing the same thing. They do one thing or another, but they always switch from yin to yang. Yeah, the law of equilibrium. Yeah, that has to be respected in the long run. So not resetting, you have opportunity for bigger profits. You can aim for bigger percentage of profit, but that is also risky, so it's up to you what you decide to do. But I tried now without resetting, but just aiming for 10%. But when I made 10%, one of the progression was at the 8th level. All the other 3 were all at the 1 level and 2nd level, but the 4th, so one of these 4 progressions was at the 8th level, but I still made the 10% with that bet of 8 units that I told you about. Yeah, so this is just about using resets. Okay, so I will do some gameplay here on the wizard. So my starting balance is 100 units. I will play with 100 bets, base bet, a new shoe. So we have to see the trends first. A chop is a chop, but look, these 2 players in a row are already gonna bet this player streak. So bet 1 unit on player. I record here -1. Here I'm not gonna modify this. I only need to know the starting balance, so that when this number here will change, I must remember here what was my starting number, so that I know where I have to reset. When I exceed this number by 1 unit at least, 2 units, whatever, you reset, you delete the entire all the progressions, no matter where they are, at what level they are, you reset everything and you continue to play, but you just start the progressions from the beginning, all of them. So had a loss. So what we bet here, we are on a bank, we have to bet banker, but we do not have a clue what banker is doing. So okay, banker, we do the same thing, so we bet banker streak for this. Okay, so it's a loss. -1, -1. So here I continue to bet the player streak because I did not have 2 losses. Every trend switches to the other trend by means of 2 losses, but now I only had 1 loss. So I bet player streak here. Okay, second loss. I bet only one. I should have bet 2. So I will record here -2, no matter that I bet only 1. So now banker. When a player result appears, we have to bet the player side. When a banker result appears, like now, we have to bet the banker side. So banker, we bet banker streak. We do the same thing. Banker streak, 2 units. I'll bet now I'll bet correctly 2 units. So -2 here. Now we got the 2 losses for each of the sides. So now both banker and player are on the chop trend. So what we bet here, we bet player chop. Player chop is this here. So we bet 1 unit now on banker, like so. The chop for player is banker, yeah. So here I get a +1. Banker side we bet banker chop, so we have to bet on player, but for the banker chop progression. Here's a -1, and now I have to repeat because I need 2 losses in a row. Repeat and bet 2 units. So here -2. And now I bet banker streak. Yeah, because I have the banker side switched from chop to streak, so I bet banker streak, which is this. And so 2 units on banker streak, 2 units on banker. Yeah, so +2 here. Repeat 2 units on banker. We are still on the streak for the banker. So okay, this is another win. So it's a +2 here. So we do what I already told you, that we go back to base, because this goes back to the base. Yeah, I already explained that money management. So now I bet 1 unit on banker. +1. I bet 2 units on banker now. plus 2, which is go back to base. Again 1 unit on banker, minus 1. Now the player appeared, so we bet player side. Player is on the chop trend, so player on the chop trend is this. We have to bet 2 units on banker. So player chop plus 2, which is going back to base. You can see that I'm almost 1 unit in profit. It's just half a unit now profit. And the banker is banker streak, so I have to bet 2 units on banker. After minus 1, after this minus 1, I bet 2. So 2 units on banker. Okay, plus 2, which is a reset of the entire thing. Because I have 102 units, and I start all over again. I don't care where the other progressions were, I just start all over again. I mean, like a mini session. Yeah, this was a mini session, but my main session is aiming for 10%, which is 10 units. Yeah, 10 units. This is the goal, but the resetting thing happens after 1 unit or 2 units. Is up to you where you wanna set the limit for the reset. If you wanna set it for 1 unit or for 2 units, it's up to you. But this is like a 10% goal. Yes, so that's how it goes. I mean, I think I like explained everything here. So each of these trends is going according to, you know, to what the shoe is showing to you. If you know when 2 losses happen for each trend, and then you switch the trend. So if the trend switches from banker chop to banker streak, you stop betting this, you're not betting this, you're gonna bet this. Yeah, then player side appears, it's streaky, you bet the streak, and if the streak loses twice, minus 1, and then minus 1, you switch to player chop. Then from the beginning, minus 1, minus 2, so here should have been minus 2. Yeah, and so on. Yeah, in short, this is all about. And the last thing that I want to tell you, which is important, is this. Is a calculator for the compound interest, daily compound interest. You write down you choose your currency. This is your starting balance, like you want to start with 200 units. So this should be units, like no, this is your deposit. So if you play online, here is like what you deposit in the online casino account. And you want to make a daily profit of 10%, and I want to show you why 10% is much in the long run. If you want to keep it up, if you can keep it up. So let's make a challenge for 30 days, include weekends. I'm gonna play on weekends as well. I will reinvest 100%. I mean, I'm not going to withdraw. If you want to withdraw, then you choose something. I mean, you withdraw 50%, then you reinvest only 50%. That means you take some profits in the process. You are taking some profits, but if you just want full-blown profit for 30 days, you don't withdraw, no additional deposits. And let's calculate what I'm gonna make. You see, with an investment of just 200, after 30 days of making just 10% every day, but compounding, you're not gonna maintain the amount, a fixed amount. This website is very useful. You can download this. You see, you have a download button of this graphic here, so that you can keep track of it offline. It's showing you what you must do, what you must make the first day. First day you have to win 20 pounds with this 200. So with $200 you have to make $20 only. You can choose if you want to make it in one day or per session. For now I started to calculate it per session, but so if I wanna but this is just for reference. This is just for you to keep track of the amount what you need to make every time. So every time when you start playing, you have to know exactly that, okay, this is the amount I have to make now, because I start with 220. This is my starting balance, because this is the last amount in my account after making the profit the first day. So the next day I start with 220. I have to make this $22 and end the session with $242. I mean, I think this is like basic basic science. Mathematics is not a big rocket science, I'm not good with math. I'm not good so good with math, but this is for children. Like, so every time when you play, you just have to know exactly, I'm starting with this and my goal is to make this. This is my goal. When I achieve that, I stop. Yeah, because I only want to make 10% and stop. And doing this consistently, you see, it can become very lucrative, because day by day or session by session, your goal is going to increase proportionally with the bankroll size. The higher the bankroll, the bigger the bankroll size is, the bigger the goal becomes every day. And you see, and this is the final amount. That's the end of the challenge. After 30 days you'll have this, and now I think it's achievable with the strategy that I just gave you. How long I played like about an hour and a half, or even longer, maybe an hour and 45 minutes, just to make that 10%, but plus like 12% I made. You can choose to do that if your last bet, when you just have to win $1 more or $2 more, but you have to bet $10. Okay, don't change the amount of $10 just because you need only $2. It's a little bit ridiculous. I mean, you played for 2 hours and now you look at you are scared to bet $10. Yeah,